coming back from a pretty dominant trip, getting back in front of the home fans, what was your feeling going into tonight, and how do you think the guys responded?
Yeah, I thought we wrestled pretty good. We'd like to win all 10. So if you ask me honestly, if I'm not lying, I want to win 10 matches, So, I'm very honest. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. So the deal is, we could conquer better. We could be better today. So, am I doing backflips? And we have 3 duels left. So I'm not thinking, hey, one duel is this or that. I'm just trying to keep getting better. Focus on not their opponent. Focus on ourselves. And I think that's when we can maximize our efforts.
Brock, you obviously go down 7-0 as a team, but come out with a dominant performance. What was your mentality going there? Obviously, you believe you can win that one, but to really turn it on in that first period and get that pin right away.
Yeah, I try to avoid watching what's before me. I'm one that gets wrapped up in other people's matches. I want to watch Vandy, and I want to watch Caleb and Kale, whoever wrestles, and so I try to think of the duel being 0-0 when I walk out there. Obviously, I could sense the energy was a little off in the arena when we're down 7-0, and so at that point it was just got to go do what I do, which is score points and have fun.
So that's what was your mentality coming in tonight after what you guys did in Michigan?
Yeah, it's just kind of like what Manny said. Our goal is just to keep getting better. Wrestling is a unique sport to where not a lot matters right now. What matters is March and being at your best in March. So the goal is every duel is a test for us to see where we're at, see where we can improve, and then you get better, you grow in the coming week, and then you do all over again. So yeah, just building off what Manny said, just trying to keep getting better. 3 duels left. It's coming to a close. It's flown by. So try to keep improving so we're peaking at the right time.
Coach, 2 first period pins. What do you like about the intensity coming out of the gate for those guys?
Yeah, that's great, man. Brock really got us going, and I thought that was huge. I thought both Brock and Rich coming out like that. I mean, they've wrestled in big matches. They understand. Hey, when good teams have good guys, they understand in big matches they rise up. Like, hey, I don't want to be good, just against the guys I can beat. I'm going to be good against the guys that, are challenging. So it's not surprising. I knew Brock and Rich would start, chipping away at these guys, and yeah, they both did what I thought they would. Yeah.
Cam's secret move. His secret move got that fall.
Cam McDaniel, yeah, he had a secret move that he's been hiding all year. So
I told him the right moment.
I told him it never work. I said that's never gonna work. First thing he says in the tunnel, it worked. What you gotta say now? I'm like, okay.
For both of you guys, some of these younger guys are really stepping up. Obviously, Kale getting the go tonight. What does it mean to watch these guys come out and wrestle like that?
It's awesome. I'm happy for him. It feels strange though, because it's weird to think of myself as one of the old guys now. Got that seniority now in the locker room and stuff. It's weird, because for me it's I'm doing what I love. I'm having fun. Time just flies. It goes quick. But yeah, no, it's awesome. I love seeing them do well. I love seeing them develop and watching them grow and improve. Yeah, we got an awesome culture room. It's super fun.
Yeah, I love watching them get these opportunities. I love every guy on our team, and I said to Kel after the match, and I have full belief that every single person that we throw out on the mat is going to fight and do what they can. Sometimes it doesn't work out, and sometimes they don't perform their best, but I know that everyone has the capabilities, right? And I see a spark in their eye. I also see the nervousness that I once had, right? And I still have. I'm not gonna lie and say that I'm not nervous before every match, but you see the nervousness, it's kind of exciting. You know, the being nervous means that you care, right? And these guys really care about this team, and you know, I love everyone on this team.
Coach, what did you see from Kale tonight? And what are some areas that he maybe still needs to grow in that you want to push him and challenge him?
Yeah, I think there's a maturation period. You know, you look like Christopher Mento. You know, he's been freshman, Big Ten guy of the week two out of the last 3 weeks, and you know he's beat ranked guys. It's not surprising. He had to beat Bubba Wilson to be the varsity guy. So, I mean, I think that just gives him ultimate confidence that anyone that he's going to wrestle, he can go out there and scrap. It doesn't matter if he's a junior or redshirt freshman or sophomore. And I think the same way with Amtrell Taylor. You know, you saw that last year. He lost some matches that he probably wouldn't have lost later in the year, but he had to learn that and mature. And that maturation, you know, ended up him being an All-American. He ended up, I can fight this way and I can be successful. And you just figure it out in your mind, and you figure out what techniques work best for you. And so wrestling's a tough sport. You know, it's tough. You know, the other guys out there fighting hard too. He ain't trying to get pinned, you know. So it's, you know, you have to have a little edge to yourself, you know. And I think that's where we can really excel, is get 10 guys with that edge. Then you have something special, because then you're getting their best effort and what they're capable of doing. And I think Mento is maturing into where he can actually rise up and like go with any guy in the country, you know.
Touched on Taylor a little there. That bout got a little bit chippy at the beginning, but what'd you like about his energy late? 2 takedowns in the third period, and almost got that third one. From Antrell.
Oh, Antrell, yeah. I thought that was really good. I thought that's something that probably last year, early in the year, he wouldn't have done that. You know, it would end up being 4-3 or something like that. You know, and so getting 2 takedowns late was really big, and he almost got another one. So I thought, you know, Antrell he's just figuring out, hey, how to be his best. You know, he's got so much growth to do in his wrestling. You know, he's going to be special.
He is special.
He is special.
Sorry.
He's going to be special. He is special.
Yeah.
With Iowa coming up next week, did anything tonight kind of tell you like how you're going to prepare for that match? Any changes that you want to make before? It's a pretty challenging match, so.
Yeah, you know, not really. You know, we've wrestled those guys, and we know they're going to be well coached, and they're going to be, you know, they're going to fight hard. It's in their building, and we know all that. It's just a great opportunity for us to go over and see where we're at. You know, I mean, you know, competitors love challenges. That's what you want in wrestling. You want a challenge, because you want to see how far you can go. You know, and you know, are our skills as good as theirs, better, whatever? You know, that's the joy in the journey. You know, sort of. And I believe in this team, so we're going to go in with great belief and wrestle like what's tonight. Doesn't matter. You know, next Friday night's going to happen, and what we take though is very important. What we take into that match and how we think going into that match is what I'm most interested to see, how we approach that match. And you know, our guy's going to get psyched out. Our guy's going to get overwhelmed. You get taken down, the crowd. I mean, all that stuff. You got to block all that out. Okay? So, hey, it's 7 minutes. You know, so there's a lot more. You know, time can go by. So we'll see. It's great. That's what we live for. You know, it's if it was easy and we knew the outcome, it wouldn't be fun. Life wouldn't be fun, right?
Coach, I'm curious, you've been here coaching Nebraska a long time. What was your initial reaction to hearing about John Cook retiring? And can you speak to just what he meant to this university as a coach, a fellow coach and just what he meant to this athletic program as a whole.
One, John, first of all, his leadership and not only leadership within his team, his program, but other coaches have been great. He's always been. We actually came in the same year. He was a coach in waiting for Terry Pettit, and then Terry Pettit was coach advocate, stayed around for a while, and so I got to know John a little bit back then, and then more the last probably 15, 20 years. You know, more, we had a lot of conversations, sauna together a lot. I wasn't shocked because we've saunaed together 3 or 4 times in the last month. So he shared some stuff with me, and I think he knows that I wasn't gonna be a loudmouth, and know his succession plan and so on. Yeah. So when he asked me when I'm gonna retire, and I said, well, hang on, how old are you? He said 68. I said, I'm 62. What I got 2 boys in high school, so just because my hair turned gray doesn't mean I'm gonna retire. I love to do what I do, and I love being around these guys like this. These guys, I mean, they're like my kids. I mean, that's how I look at my team. They're like my own family. And that's the special thing we got going. But John means a whole, man, so much. I heard he's maybe gonna have a role in our athletic department. I hope he does, because he's a great leader. He's got great insight, and I'm sure Troy would like that too. So, I mean, they all have the answers, and I would love John to be around. I know he's in the weight room today, this afternoon. We see him a lot, and he sees our guys, and it's just great. It's special. That's what's great about Nebraska. It's not this sport over here doing their thing, and you never have any interaction. Whether it's Fred Hoiberg comes up and works out in our room, Amy Williams is great, so it's one big family. Rhonda Ravel, Will Bold, those guys are always, reaching out to us, and I mean, it's encouraging. You want to be part of that. That's what's big, and John's been, instrumental in keeping things going. Me and him, we've seen a lot of athletic directors. We can tell you a lot of stories. Let's do a book, right? So it's funny, and I think back the challenges we've had through those times. It's just you just lead your team the best way you can, and I think John's been, a super great example of just staying the course. Whatever leadership comes in, he's gonna, and that's kind of how I've done it. And yeah, it's great. John's he's meant a lot to our athletic department and just to the culture of Nebraska. He's built great culture with his team. I think we do a great job of building culture with our team, and I mean, that's contagious. That's what Matt Rule's building. You can see it. It's coming, and Fred. I mean, so it's really cool. Amy, Rhonda, Will. I mean, all those guys. Yeah, Justin. I mean, I think it's special. It's a special place that way, because you don't get that interaction at every university, big university.
Silas, what would you say your comfortability is